welcome to another video.
Yep, we're at the Red Bull Ring this time. Before we launch into the feature race, we just want to show you something that happened in the sprint race that took place beforehand. An interesting little battle between Robbie and Richard. We're only going to show you sort of like out of the final corner because this is a good one.
Yes, it certainly is. So we're going to scoot right onto that last corner. Richard, talk us through. Where are we? Here we go.
So we've got Richard in the lead at the moment, and Robbie's been all over him for the last, well, 2 or 3 laps. And going into the final corner now, Richard makes an absolutely appalling exit off the corner, and Robbie drag races him to the line.
It looks like Robbie's going to get him.
It looks like Robbie's going to get him, and it's literally too close to call.
It says Richard's got it there on the timings.
And we'll just watch this again from chase view and see if we can determine what happened there. I mean, as I say, it looks like Richard got it in the end, but it is too close to call. It is a real shame that you can't see the times up in the top left-hand corner.
Yes.
We're just about to show you basically the photo finish.
Yes, it really is
really was a photo finish. There you go. And you can just about see that Richard has, it's literally pixels in it.
Yes.
He won the race by 0.002 of a second. If
Robbie had had a thicker advertisement on the front of his car, he might have won that.
Yeah. But that is the closest finish that we've had so far on any of our championships. So
but also, looking at that picture, I think Robbie's in breach here because he's got 42 on the front, 43 on the back.
Black 43 to me looks like it's a sponsor.
Okay.
So we'll let him off that one.
Anyway, I hope you like that. And we're going to go to the feature race now.
Yeah, okay. And it's going to be lights out and away we go with Richard on pole by virtue of the fact we're winning the sprint race by 0.002 of a second. Neil in second, Robbie third, Craig fourth, Matty fifth and Dave Speed in sixth with Honest John seventh. Only 7 runners on this one, quite a depleted field. They've all made it around the first corner without anyone going off or getting any damage. That's good news.
That is good news for Red Bull Ring, as we know that's often the case first corner.
We've still got turn 3 coming up because that little curve that they're going around is called turn 2, believe it or not. And this is turn 3.
Oh, I reckon Richard's got this one in the bag.
I don't. Because Robbie's gone off. But I don't think anyone got any damage on the first lap. There was no safety car. Neil's got a run on Richard. Neil's got a run. He's got a much better exit out of turn 3.
Yeah.
Going down into turn 4 and Craig's...
What tyres are on here? So Craig's on softs.
Yeah, an awful lot of people were on softs on this one. We found out that the tyres were not wearing particularly quickly.
Oh, okay.
Which is in contrast to all the other races that we've done.
Where they've been really bad. Yeah.
On this one, they barely won. Is that the wording it? Barely won. Anyway, yes. And we've now got Craig all over the back of Richard. Richard's, he had a good sprint race, but he's having a nightmare here.
And the wheels just banged again.
Yeah, and it's now a Welsh 1-2.
It looks like it. I don't know why we're taking it back just to see the manoeuvring each one. I don't think Richard did anything wrong there. It's just Craig got a better exit, didn't he?
I think it's more
there's
the shenanigans at turn 3 where it looked like Dave Speed went into the side of someone. Which probably explains why he's down in 7th now.
Yeah, maybe. So, yes, right, we'll get back to the racing. So, Neil's in the lead there, Richardson second, Craig in third, Honest John 4th, Robbie 5th, 6th. Yeah, we are low on numbers here. We'll have to do something about that.
I should point out this is still the replay because we're still taking it back and just watching it.
Yes.
Because we already saw that Craig gets past, so, spoiler.
Yes. So, I don't quite know that there. But anyway, let's move on. So Expos were quite well received, wasn't they? I think everybody quite liked them.
We all quite like these little cars. They had enough sort of grip.
And I will say, even if we go back to Big Willow, I know Jag was away, but further away, but everybody else wasn't. Everybody else was close as they can.
Yeah.
What's happening here? Dave Speed. So he had an instant. He's now got a blimmin' penalty.
He's got a 3-second penalty. What? 3-second penalties are normally pit lane. But we're on lap 1, so it can't be. So he must have either gone across the track limits a number of times, or maybe it was that turn 3 incident where he hit someone. Maybe he might have got a 2 seconds for forcing someone.
On to lap 11 because it wasn't really much happening. Mixed. It looks like most people are on softs.
Yeah, Honest Johnny does love those mediums, doesn't he? Everyone else, I think, was on softs.
So was that a one stop on soft then? It looks like it then.
Literally, you get to lap 11. I mean, it's a lap 19. It's a 19 lap race. So you're already beyond half distance on the soft tyres. They just lasted. So as you see, the problem with this track is it is so easy to pick up track limit penalties, particularly on the last two corners.
Yes.
The car has a tendency to drift out wide, no matter what car you're running. It's the nature of the circuit, and it's so easy to get a penalty there.
Yes. It's
You know,
not
Richard had a good sprint race, and now he's down in 5th.
Yeah.
He's having a shocker for the feature race. Dave Speed in 6th, Honest John 7th. I'm not sure that mediums were the right choice of tyre for this.
No, Honest John got a bit of shocker. Dave Speed got a bit of a shocker.
I mean, you look at the top 5 places and they're not too spread out. All right, you know, Neil's gone. Matty's in 2nd. How about that? I wasn't paying attention, didn't see that. Matty's 2nd, Rob 3rd, and Craig down in 4th.
Is that over pit stops though? Maybe we've skipped to the last lap now.
Yeah, we've got a last lap because Robbie's managed to get into the lead, and we've got Black Sheep all over him.
All over the back.
And this is a ding-dong battle to the line.
Which is what we had with Matty and Jan at High Speed Ring.
Yeah.
And obviously in the sprint race you had Robbie and Richard.
Yeah.
And now we've got Robbie and Neil.
I do like that livery on Matty's car.
Yeah, I think we're just looking for right. So back to these leaders.
And Robbie gets a better exit out of turn 3.
There's a bit of wheel banging, but everything's good.
But he's got it.
And Neil's right on his arse, and he'll have the slipstream.
I'm just concerned about the fuel situation. Is anyone going to run out on this one?
So everybody's sort of low, aren't they?
And that slide. He gathers it up though, didn't spin it all the way around.
Is that tyre wear that's caused that
probably
spin?
tyre wear. We're just going to take that.
Well, just
skip on to the end.
I think that was it.
That finished it for Neil.
So well done to Robbie. Good win there, and Neil does come home 2nd now.
Yeah, with a half-second penalty for his trouble.
And is that Richard in 3rd? We can see.
Yeah, he managed to get up to a podium position, so that's good for him.
He did get a 3rd by the look. There he is.
Yeah. Plenty of fuel left. He's going to cross the line. So
Craig 4th, a close 4th.
Yep, put his handbrake on across the line, and Matty, is he just got enough fuel to get across the line? He does like running it close, and learn from the Nürburgring. Don't handbrake turn before the line.
That was Craig.
Because he lost the race.
Handbrake Craig. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like if you did, and we'll see you next week.
It's one
the
of
final.
Tokyo Express is in the rain.